Kenny G and Walter A. Yes,
Oh, my
keep
goodness.
going. All right, so he is one of the hardest working stand-up comedians in America. He's this year marking his 10th year headlining at the Flamingo Flamingo Casino in Vegas. Please welcome the new Mr. Vegas.
Mr. Vegas.
George Wallace.
Hey,
is here.
good to be here. Good to be here.
So otherwise known as Bananas.
Listen to me.
Mr. Bananas Foster.
Today is so special for me. I'm so blessed to be here. I've never been on a TV show like this. It's outside and breezy and the nice people. I don't know where those people are from, but you're blessed to be here today. All right? How about that? It's just wonderful. Just wonderful.
So look, I mean, it's the holiday time. You know, Easter's here.
Yes, it's Easter. It's time to go to
us.
church. Palm Sunday, Easter
Yeah.
Sunday, and
Right.
but I don't go to church this Easter Sunday because too many people come to church don't know where to sit, and they never been to church before, and they sit in my spot. That ain't right. That ain't right. They sit right in my church. You know, I sit here every Sunday. They know this, even though they never been there before. But Easter is a great Sunday. We have a good time, and you should come out to my church. We're having a great service right here in Los Angeles.
Where is it?
West Angeles Church of God in Christ. I fly from Las Vegas every Sunday to my church, West Angeles Church of God in Christ, Bishop Charles E. Blake. You be welcome at my church. There's
love to come.
Magic Johnson, Denzel Washington, Mary, Samuel Jackson. I can't sit next to him because after I saw the movie Django,
Oh.
I don't want to laugh in church because he's crazy.
Yeah, he is good.
And Stevie Wonder goes to my church too. Stevie Wonder's so do you know how funny he is? Stevie Wonder is so crazy, and he's very active in our church. You know, he's serving as an usher now. So
No.
he does all of those jokes to me. He's just so crazy and so funny to be around Stevie Wonder. So nice. But this is nice. Easter's here, and I had the big Easter egg. I'm just happy today. That's all I can say.
Good. I'm glad you acknowledge that Easter is about going to church and Christ and all that. That's good. That's
but it's about-
Don't say that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm old school. I believe I'm born and raised in the church in Georgia. If you're from the South, you can party all night Saturday night. Sunday morning, you're going to church.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
where's my camera? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. If I never go to again a church in my life, I have put my time in.
Okay.
We got to go to church all day, Sunday morning, Sunday school, day service, night service, all day, and they wonder why your grades are bad. Because I was in church all night. Because I went to church. I went to a very promiscuous Catholic high school up in San Francisco called.
A promiscuous Catholic school?
It was called Our Lady Used to Be a Man, and we used to. It used to come on my report card, nothing but D's and F's. My mother said, "What are these D's and F's for?" I'd say, "Doing fine, doing fine." Because I'd be thinking.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you go ahead.
You have young kids?
Well, I don't have kids, but I work with kids every day, and I love kids. And matter of fact, I'm doing something with kids right now in Las Vegas. All college students going to school, I let them to my show for free. I just love kids. And I love going to work, and every night I have the most diverse crowd in Las Vegas. I have young people, old people, black people, white people, hip-hoppers and gangbangers. So we talk about young kids. Sometimes it depends on how many people in the show. That's the direction of the show is going. Like last time I had all young people. And we talked about, I was in Detroit this week, and it was so cold in Detroit. You know, the young kids that walk around with the pants hanging off the butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had them up yesterday. They had them up. It was cold.
That cold?
It was cold. Yeah, they got that thing called butt mania going around.
It's cold. That must be cold.
What do you think the difference today is about raising kids today versus like when we grew up?
Are you kidding?
What? No.
Are you crazy?
What?
These young kids today are crazy. They can do things we never thought about doing. These kids can talk back to their parents. Now, could we talk back to our parents?
No.
Let me tell you young kids something. My mom used to drive us down to the cemetery. This is a true story. My mom used to drive us to the cemetery. She said, "Junior, this is your plot right here. You can use it now, or you can use it later. But you're not going to be talking back to me up in here, up in here." These kids talk back to the parents. These kids can do so many things. They got diseases we never heard of. They got one called ADD. Let me tell you, young kids, when we grew up, ADD ain't nothing a good butt whooping couldn't cure, okay? And our parents were great, and I grew up in a community in Linwood Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where there was one mother, doesn't matter which mother it was, they would control you, they'd be in charge. And that was the village thing, that's what I grew up in the village, yes.
Yeah.
And my school teachers too. I still know my school teachers today, that we keep in touch. I just love anything to do with youth, the school teachers, and I'm getting excited just talking about it.
Well,
Now, you started in the comic strip, doing
New York
comedy
City.
about 15 years ago. One of your best friends you
no.
Oh, hold on, let her go. About 15 years ago.
Oh, okay, all right.
No.
Actually, 37 years I've been doing comedy.
37 years.
37 years. I started with a young man. Nobody knows of him, but he's going to be really big one day. They call him Seinfeld, but you haven't heard of him yet. It's George Seinfeld. We were roommates for 13 years. And,
were you really?
Go.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
You were, well, that must have been fun, the two of you together.
Well, the two of
rooming.
us, we're so different, though. because he's like with really the odd couple. He's so meticulous. There's something wrong with that guy. I swear it is. There's something wrong with him. Like when you throw away a regular milk carton or orange juice carton, what do? You just throw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Right.
Not him. He has to fold it up, fold it down, push it in, square it in, and when he finishes with it, it's about that size. There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong. He's so neat and so honest. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day I was walking down the street in New York City. We were walking together, and I had a piece of gum, and the cellophane, the little clear piece, actually just fell out of my hand. And I'm gonna keep walking. He says, "Pick it up." He made me pick it up. That's how neat and clean he is. Yet, when we go to a newspaper machine, you put 50 cents in to get a newspaper. He took 2 newspapers. I said, "Gotcha." He's a thief.
He did. Well, maybe he has ADD.
Maybe he does. I told him, put it back.
Yeah.
But I love the young kids. I
when
love
you
the
do
youth.
shows all the time, I know you take questions from the
audience. Yes, I do.
audience.
I take questions like because I'm running for president. I'm running for everything. I wanted to be the Pope last week. I wanted to be the Pope because I thought it said it was black smoke. I thought that meant black Pope. So I was running for Pope, and I'll send you a picture of me. You'll see. That's a picture of me right there of the Pope. Okay, how about that?
But do you get kind of silly questions, dumb questions from
people ask me all kinds of questions like, what would I do if I was president? And so many things I could do. And people laugh about it and things like that. Because I could balance the budget tomorrow. We'd have a 3-day government if I were in charge of this country. In 2016, I'm going to be the 2nd black president. I'm telling you right now. My government's going to run 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Nobody's going to get laid off. That's when the mailman's going to come. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay.
Then the mailman and the garbage man are going to be the same guy because they drop it off and picking up the same stuff, okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's when hospitals are going to be open. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? If you have a heart attack on Tuesday, that ain't going to be your day. But people ask me all kinds of questions about anything, and I should be able to handle it because I've been doing it for 37 years. If you ask me a question on anything, I should be able to handle it. Go ahead and ask me a question on anything. I'm just that good.
Question on anything.
How do you make bananas Foster?
Yeah.
That's my favorite dish, and I don't know. I know that, and I don't know the answer, but I love bananas Foster. This is the greatest dish. If you've never had this dessert before, this is absolutely the #1 dessert in the world.
All right,
It's really good.
Especially when I hope we have it where the flames fall.
Yeah, we have it for you. We have it for you, and it's coming up next. Yes, we are.
You serious?
But if you want more information about George and how to get tickets to see his show at the Flamingo Casino in Las Vegas, you can go to georgewallace.net. And later on the show, we are going to be making George's favorite dish. Yes.